Okay, welcome. And today we are going to start a new section, and we're going to start with, this is going to be about exponential functions. And so we're going to start with some properties of exponents. Some of these we've already talked about, but it goes way, way back to the beginning when we were going through the review section of property of exponents. So I'm going to spend this video just a few minutes going over some additional properties of exponents that we may have forgotten. Okay, so the properties of exponents. So remember that if a is a real number and m is an integer and n is a positive integer, and this expression gives us a real number, then this will hold. This definition of a to m over n, so when we have rational exponents, remember, we can rewrite a to the power m over n as a root. So we can take the nth root of a to the nth power. Okay, so this identity holds. Okay? Now also, for any real number a greater than 0 and a not equal to 1, the following also holds. Okay, so all of these following will hold as long as we have a real number a that's positive and not equal to 1. Okay, so what does b say? B says that a to the x is going to give us a unique, okay, unique real number, which means there's only one. Okay, a unique real number for all real numbers x. So for every value of x, it's only going to give us one value of a to the x, which means that this is going to define a function. Okay? So now, C says, okay, if we have a to the b is equal to a to the c, well, that is only going to be true if and only if b is equal to c. So this is a definition. This is this if and only if. Remember, it goes both ways. So what does that say? If we know this, then this must be true. If this is true, then this must also be true. Okay? So they're both true or they're both false. Okay? So the if and only if just means that this goes both directions. Okay? D, if a is greater than 1 and m is less than n, then we know that a to the nth power is less than a to the nth power. Okay, again, a is greater than 1, right? And m is less than n. If that's true, then a to the m is going to be less than a to the n. Okay, but if a is between 0 and 1, though, and m is less than n, then a to the m is actually greater than a to the n. And remember, this has to deal with the fact that between 0 and 1, we're dealing with fractions, basically, right? Okay? So again, play with that. Okay? So do some examples. So what if you have a half, right? What if a equals a half? Okay, well, and we choose some value 1 and 2, right? So 1/2 to the 1th power is 1/2. 1/2 to the 2nd power is 1/4. So 1/2 turns out to be greater than 1/4. Okay, so it holds. Okay, but these are the additional properties or properties of exponents that you're going to want to make sure you know, because for exponential functions, which is going to be the remainder of, well, not the remainder, but it's going to be the next part of the discussion. So this is going to be important to know. Okay, other than that, have a great day.